China requires Everest climbers to carry their waste out with them.
Here's a summary of the article.
The Mount Everest base camp in Tibet will be closed to all tourists until further notice, in order to fight sky-high litterbugs. The base camps of the world's highest mountain, one on the Nepalese side, one on the Chinese, are popular tourist destinations in their own right. Now tourists have been indefinitely blocked from visiting the Tibetan camp. Only people with climbing permits will be allowed to ascend to the Tibetan base camp, at an altitude of 17,000 feet. Si Luo, a Tibetan climber and director of the CMA's Alpine Adventure Department, said those with permits to go to the base camp will now be required to carry all their waste out with them. Littering on Everest is a significant issue, both on the base camp and higher up the mountain itself. The base camp, which is not only an important site for expeditions but also a popular tourist destination, received more than 40,000 visitors in 2015, the report said.
This post received a score of 72,582, with an upvote ratio of 88%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
This isn't just Everest. This is really any mountaineering mountain. Even in the United States they'll have you do this. If you go with a guide company they'll supply you with special bags for it, Biffy bags. It's because when you're that high up in elevation your excrement won't decompose, so it'll just stay up there forever.
There's a problem in the Utah and Arizona desert as well. It's not that it won't decompose eventually, but the ecosystem is extremely fragile and can barely handle the amount of human traffic as it stands now, not to mention all of the shit that is produced by backpackers. There are pretty specific rules in a lot of areas, including BLM land, about packing it out, but it seems that few do. Edit, BLM equals Bureau of Land Management. The ecosystem is very fragile in the desert out there. The desert tortoise lives in 29 Palms, CA, where the Marines do their most intense training. One sighting of this endangered species and all training is cancelled until the tortoise has moved on its own out of the training area.
First thought, you'd think the military hates those turtles. Second thought, they probably fucking love them. Oh hey, there's a turtle. Break time, the guy who spots it probably gets a beer bought for him that weekend.
And the person who put it there gets free beer for the week?
Kevin, get your goddamn turtle suit on and make like a turtle.
Aren't I turtley enough for the Turtle Club?
Turtle. Yeah, I mean it's known to have a waste issue. Corpses, tents, supplies, poop. All of it is left to freeze on the side of the mountain. I welcome this change.
It might be difficult to make people carry their corpses down.
Not if it is the law.
Or necromancy.
Look, all I'm trying to do is raise a family. Why am I getting so much hate? It's the 2.5 kids that really bothers people.
Hey, I'll have you know that 0.5 kid is a centaur, and in this house we count that as a full child.
I'd consider a centaur like 1.5 kid, because girthy horse torso.
No, we had that part removed. The wife didn't like it tracking in mud the way it did.
Father, why can't I run like the others?
Fair enough.
2 out of 5 stars. No complimentary amenities. We were forced to carry our own trash right down. Cannot recommend. Here is an interesting videos about what's up climbing Mount Everest nowadays.
Since we're sharing Everest documentaries, here is a really great one. It's about a woman who doesn't even hike or has not even climbed mountains before deciding to climb Mount Everest just to fill her narcissism, and it did not turn out too well for her. Here is a quote from the movie. My sister, referring to whom the documentary is about, gets tired walking when she is out, and there have been a few times where we could have walked home but she insisted on taking a cab.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.